This is the end, beautiful friend. Yeah, if you don't know who the Doors are, then you will wonder why the heck is she singing to us? I was just looking at the title of the writer's practice. John Warner in section 5 has a chapter called This is the End, right? And it always makes me think of the Doors song. If you don't know the song, well, you better go look it up. There's Google for you. So you've made it. You've gotten to the end of the semester. This is the week 13 overview. Hopefully you have arrived with your sanity intact. I know it's been a little intense because we are slightly condensed in the summer. We take 15 weeks worth of material and squeeze it into 13 weeks. Thank goodness this wasn't a 7-week class. That's even more intense. 13 weeks is comfortable, but I really prefer having the full 15 weeks to really dive in deep and explore topics. Please remember that the college asks students to complete a course evaluation. You should have gotten an email about it. I will have a link for you so that you can honestly assess the strengths and weaknesses of this course and me as your instructor. I value your honest feedback. It helps me to adapt my teaching approach. It helps me to reevaluate materials that I use in class. So I really do value your honest feedback. The evaluation and feedback are presented anonymously and are not accessible to instructors until after final grades are submitted. So please be sure to complete that evaluation for every course that you are taking this summer. In addition to the course evaluation, you're submitting your final writing project, essay, whatever it might be, your final course reflection for this course. Essay 4 is a metacognitive writing assignment, which asks you to reflect upon what you've learned in this course. So the objectives here are simply to evaluate the course and the instructor and reflect on your own writing. We have a couple of readings that are related here. This is the End and Who Are You Now as a Writer? You will find those in the PDFs that I have linked in section 5 of the writer's practice. If you have the book, it would be on pages 215 to 219. And then there is one that's recommended. It's a link to a PDF by Thomas Opong. Writing is the purest form of metacognition. There are no other videos to watch. You're watching it right now, the week 13 overview. So let's go on to that essay number 4, reflecting writing assignment. This is a self-reflection of your work over the course of the semester. So as you reflect on all your work that you've done, analyze the progress you've made as an academic writer. Are your writing skills exemplary of somebody successfully completing this course? It doesn't mean that you're a super awesome writer, but if you've improved since the beginning, I want you to toot your own horn and go wild about it, right? So it's not an analysis of how well I did my job, right? Or an overall assessment of the course itself. You have that in the separate course evaluation. This is a final critical thinking task where you evaluate your growth and demonstration of the course student learning outcomes that are listed below. Those are here down at the bottom. Not only what you've gained from the course assignments, but also what you've gained from readings, discussions, journals, lectures, so on and so forth. Examples given from your coursework helps to strengthen your credibility. Not required, but it's a good idea. And they should provide the bones for this analysis. In other words, I would expect you to cite your own work to support your points. This submitted reflection should address each of the 5 learning outcomes that are down below. If you choose to do a written reflection, it would be a minimum of 2 double-spaced pages, 12 speaking is hard, 12-point font. You know the drill there. It doesn't have to be in essay form. You could do a PowerPoint, Google Slides, Prezi presentation. You could sit in front of your computer or in front of your phone and record a video that talks through it, or simply provide an audio recording. If you opt for a presentation, a video, or an audio recording, try to keep it under 10 minutes. Presentation, you would do at least, we have 5 course learning objectives, so you would have at least 5 slides, probably 7 to 10 would be closer if you're providing some examples or something like that. You could also do a collage demonstrating your fulfillment of the learning outcomes. I had exactly one student who took me up on that offer. And that was a very interesting reflection, and they did a good job on it. So, the point here is to be creative, but also to make sure that you present yourself in your best light, right? So, again, the course learning objectives, just to recap: analyze the writing situation by examining audience, purpose, and context. If you've done the rhetorical analysis assignments, you've got that in the bag. Compose multiple genres for a variety of audiences and purposes, using sources as a foundation for writing in some projects. Well, you just finished doing research, you've done rhetorical analysis, you've written a literary literacy narrative. You've done discussion boards and journals and a variety of things. You've also had the opportunity for peer review. So yeah, you've composed multiple genres. Apply appropriate composing processes and conventions to the writing situation. That simply means that you have learned how to use grammar, spelling, punctuation, all the nitty gritty stuff that we expect from college level writers. Locate, evaluate, and synthesize source material. Check. You've done the research project, then you have taken care of that as well. And describe what you know about reading, research, and writing processes and how you can apply those things in various contexts. So, part of the reason I have you do those writer's memos is that you have an opportunity to discuss what you know about reading, research, and writing, right? What your process was, what you've learned from it. So, this final reflective writing assignment is also a mode for you to describe what you know about reading, research, writing, and how you can use those things as you move forward, not only in college, right? But how will it apply to the things you're doing in your life? Will it come in handy when you're working? Will it come in handy when you're interacting with people? How can these skills transfer into real world applications, right? Um, so do your best here. And this is a really easy 100 points. If you do it, I'm going to be an extremely gentle grader. I just expect that you will introduce yourself, discuss the 5 different objectives, and reflect on your progress. Easy peasy. You do it, you're going to get all the points. If you don't do it, yeah. So, and there is no wiggle room on these final uh, due dates. The final due date is the last day of the course, which is Saturday, August 3rd. Wow. Yeah, Saturday, August 3rd. So it's been fantastic spending the summer with you. We have what, like 4 weeks, 3 weeks before the fall semester starts off. So hopefully you all can get a little bit of a break, maybe spend some extra time with your family or friends or the people that you care about. And you know what? Spend some time on some self care too. That's what I plan to do. I'm going to go visit my mom again and just relax and enjoy the rest of the summer. Good luck, everybody. And I hope you have a fantastic upcoming fall. Take care.